Hey there everyone, Talking Tommy coming at you from Halifax, West Yorkshire. Got my studio back, as you can see. And today I'm going to do another one of my UK over-the-counter blend reviews. And today's blend is Van Rossem's Troost Aromatic Cavendish, which you probably saw in another video if you watched it. I got in a Yabo from MJS, so thank you once again, matey. And today I put it in my clay pipe, which has a Union Jack there, a Belgian flag there. I think it's commemorative of something, I'm not entirely sure what. But yeah, thought as it's a Dutch blend, I'll go Dutch, pop it in my clay pipe. So, without further ado, got to be very careful with this, otherwise I'll end up biting the stem clean off. The pouch note of this is a sort of toffee, fudge, vanilla and honey kind of scents I get from it. People can correct me if I'm wrong, I might be misidentifying scents there, but those are the ones I pick up, mainly those are the stronger ones. There's other things as well, but that's the ones I pick up the most. Sorry, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder. I keep messing about in my hair. Sorry, I'll stop doing it. So if you haven't guessed already, this is an aromatic blend. It's made to a Dutch recipe. And the contents are Cavendish. It's all Cavendish tobacco. I know Cavendish is a type of Virginia. It's how we process it. I have to say, I'm actually really enjoying using a clay pipe recently, because they're ideal for a short smoke, which is what I prefer with aromatics. I prefer a short smoke. They don't ghost, they don't carry over flavours from previous blends. But you also get a very clean smoke as well. They can be a little bit hot, you do have to hold them by the stem like that, which might not look very manly, but it's what you have to do, unless you want your fingers to get really, really hot, because you can't clench either. You really can't. You'll go straight through that piece there. Now, having listed the flavours I could smell in the pouch, upon smoking it, I'm finding more of a aniseed, sort of an aniseed and sort of butterscotch notes. It's not unpleasant, it's very sweet, but a little bit citrusy as well. A little bit more flavour on the retro hail, but not much more. The pack is coarse cut. It has a good moisture content, burns pretty well. pretty evenly. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I mean, strength wise, it's extremely mild. It's very, very mild. Flavouring, it's not too in your face. It's mild to medium, I'd say. I'm not getting any tongue bite. However, I reckon you probably would get tongue bite if you pulled a little bit too hard. But it does have that sort of fruity, aniseedy, almost liqueur kind of taste. Liqueur? No, like liquor. That's what I'm going for. That's the word I'm going for. It's a bit of a liquor kind of taste, but not necessarily licorice. But you get what I'm saying, I hope. But yeah, it's not too bad. It make a nice, quick dessert smoke. I like to refer to with most aromatics, a dessert smoke. Get a nice thick amount of smoke from it. Quite pleasant, a little bit tangy. Can smell it up here and in the room. It's quite a very pleasant room now, actually. Like a sweet pudding. I'd say it probably works better in a small bowl, does this blend, than particularly clay pipe if you've got one. Yeah, for an aromatic it's not too bad at all really. It's very flavourful. But I will say it is very mild, perhaps too mild for my taste really. It's got a very nice aftertaste, but the tobacco itself is quite one-dimensional. I can see myself getting quite bored of it quite quickly. Certainly not bad for a bit of a novelty, I would say. Quite sweet. Well, I'll say quite sweet. It's very sweet actually. I'm trying my best not to hold this clay pipe like a cigarette, but looks like I pretty much am. I must say, but I'm liking the clay pipe. I might have to get a couple more. Getting a bit of a tingle on my tongue, which I identified to be the beginnings of tongue bite, and this bowl is incredibly hot now. That is seriously hot. it's starting to smoke a bit hot now as well, actually, if I'm honest, so I've got to place that down and give you my final thoughts on Van Rossem's Troost. I would say I'd recommend it for the dedicated aromatic smoker. It's one of the better aromatics I've smoked. Take your time with it, sip it. I think you'd appreciate it quite a bit, especially in maybe a clay or a meerschaum. And I will give you my rating now. So, packability, I'll give it a 1 because it's fine, it's coarse coated, it packs rather well. Lightability 1, as you've seen there, very few relights needed. Burns rather evenly, if a little bit too hot. Flavour beard note, give it 1 there because that smells fantastic on there. Smells very nice, very sweet. I can smell it in the room. Yeah, it's very nice. I don't think your wife would give you any shit for smoking this. Body strength balance, I'm not going to give it a point because I'll be honest with you, it's incredibly mild. I mean, for me, it's okay, it's alright, but I prefer something with a little bit more ounce to it. But that's me really. But I would say a lot of people will probably smoke it and then afterwards feel like maybe a quick pinch of snuff or something else afterwards, just to give them a little bit more of a boost, because as it stands on its own, it's so incredibly mild, you're not really going to feel as though you've had much of a smoke after it. And overall enjoyment, I give it half a point for that, because I do enjoy it, but I think it is much better suited to a quick fire smoke, to be honest with you. If you've got a small bowl and you just want a quick nice bit of smoke, I'd say definitely for that. But as you can see here, I'm about halfway through the bowl and I'm a bit bored of it, to be quite honest with you. I'm a bit bored and it's burnt a little bit too hot. So I would say if you have maybe in a church warden or a mini warden, something like that, for a quick 5-10 minute smoke, you know, sipping it very slowly, I think you'd enjoy it rather well. But in general, I'd say about half a point. So that gives Van Rossem's Troost a 3.5. So thank you very much for watching. Like I say, if you're into your aromatics, I'd definitely recommend picking up a pouch. If you're not into aromatics, I'd say probably just don't bother, really. Or if you want to get into aromatics or want to try something with a lot of flavour to it, I'd say definitely give it a go. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, share your thoughts. If you've tried it and thought differently, please let me know. But yeah, for now, thank you very much. Take it easy. Cheers.